Hi class, this is lesson 10.7, write and graph equations of circles. So the general form for the equation of a circle is just the very basic here I'm giving you, is x squared plus y squared equals r squared. And this is where r equals our radius. And for this formula, our center must be at 0, 0 in order to use this formula right here. So we're going to write an equation of a circle here. It says write the equation of the circle shown. So you can see our center right here is at 0, 0 because we're 2 spaces away in every direction. And so since we're 2 spaces away, our radius is 2. So we're going to keep the left side of our equation, x squared plus y squared equals, and then we're going to substitute 2 in for r, so 2 squared. And then we're just going to simplify that 2 squared, and our equation would be x squared plus y squared equals 4. And that is our general equation for this circle right here. So pause it, try the next one on your own. Looking again, our center is at 0, 0 because 2, 4, 6, see I know it's going by 2's. We're 2 away here, 2, 4, 6, 2 away there, 2, 4, 6, negative 2 or negative 6 away, and then 2, 4, 6, negative 6 this way as well. So I know my radius is 6 and it's centered at 0, 0, so we're going to say x squared plus y squared equals 6 squared. So then simplifying, x squared plus y squared equals 36. And that is my formula for this circle right here. All right, let's look at the standard equation of a circle. So up there I gave you one that was always centered at 0, 0, but we can draw circles that are not always centered at 0, 0. So the standard equation of a circle with a center HK, so this is the x coordinate of my center and the y coordinate of my center, and a radius r is x minus h, the quantity squared. Notice we have a minus sign there, so if my circle is centered at positive 4, I'd put in here minus 4, plus y minus k squared equals r squared. So basically your center goes right here with the opposite signs. So this problem, next one, write the standard equation of a circle with a center at 0, 9. So here's my h and here's my k with a radius of 4.2. So here's my r. So I'm going to say x minus 0 squared plus y minus a negative 9, I'm going to plug negative 9 in there, squared, equals 4.2 squared. And then just simplifying that, x minus 0 is just x squared plus y minus a negative 9 becomes y plus 9 squared equals 4.2 squared is 17 and 64/100ths. So here is my formula for the circle with a center at 0, negative 9 and a radius of 4.2. So try that on your own. Pause it. Try that one. Okay, you should have noticed here's my h, here's my k, and here's my radius. So I'm going to write x minus a negative 2 squared plus y minus 5 squared equals 7 squared. And then simplifying that, it becomes x plus 2, the quantity squared, plus y minus 5, the quantity squared, equals 49. So right here, there, that is my formula for the circle with a center at negative 2, 5 and a radius of 7. Let's look at the next side. Okay, it says the point negative 3, 4 is on a circle with a center of negative 1, 2. Write the standard equation of the circle. So looking at this one, I can't just count to find my radius, and my radius isn't given to me. So what I have to do is use the distance formula in order to find the radius. So I need to use the distance formula between this point and this point to find that radius there. So my distance formula, it's been a while since we've done this one. So for my distance formula, I'm going to do the square root of my x coordinate, which is -3, minus my other x coordinate, which is -1, and then I'm going to square that, plus my first y coordinate, which is 4, minus my second y coordinate, which is 2, and then we're going to square that. So simplifying that, I get the square root of -3 minus a -1 is really -4. I'm sorry, not -4, it's -2. -2 squared gives me 4. Plus 4 minus 2 is 2. 2 squared is 4. So here I really have the square root of 8. And simplifying that, I have 2 square root of 2, writing it as a radical, because I know that's the square root of 4 times the square root of 2. And I'm going to write it as a radical to make simplifying it in the next step a little bit easier. So now I can use my general formula for a circle. I can say x minus, here's my h, and here's my k, and now here's my r, my radius. So x minus -1 squared plus y minus 2 squared equals 2 times the square root of 2 squared. So that becomes x plus 1, the quantity squared, plus y minus 2, the quantity squared, equals, let's look, 2 square root of 2 times 2 square root of 2. 2 times 2 is 4 times 2 times 2, square root of 2 times the square root of 2 is 2. So 4 times 2 is just 8. And that is my general equation for the circle shown right there. So pause it and try the next one on your own. Okay, so first you'll use your distance formula. We'll do the square root of the first x minus the second x squared, plus, then do this first y minus the second y squared. Simplifying that, you get the square root of -1 minus 3 is -4. -4 squared is 16. Plus 2 minus a -3, well, that becomes plus 3, so it's 5. 5 squared is 25. So it's the square root of 16 plus 25 is 41, and we can't simplify that as a radical, so we're going to leave it just like that. Now here's my center, 3, -3, so there's my h and my k. So I'm going to say x minus h squared plus y minus k, which is -3 squared, equals the square root of 41, and that quantity squared. I would just have to simplify, so it's x minus 3 squared plus y plus 3, the quantity squared, equals 41. The very last part here, we're going to do graphing a circle when the center is not at 0, 0. So I know here's my h and here's my k, and then my radius is going to be here, but that's going to be 4 squared. 16 is 4 squared, so my radius is just 2. So I know my center will be at 2, -3, and my radius is going to be 4. So I'll put a dot at 2, -3, which will be right here. Not always easy to do accurately with this, so I'll do my best. My radius of 4, so my circle would come to about here, and then up 4, so about here, and then back, so about here, and then down 4 would be about here. So we try my best to draw a great circle with this. So you kind of just have to do is try your best to draw the best circle you can. So there's my circle. Pause it and try the next one on your own. Okay, so you should have noticed your h is going to be -3, and your k here is going to be +2, and that would really be 3 squared. So my middle is -3, 2. That's my center with a radius of 3. So if I go -3 and up 2, my center is right there. And then a radius of 3 would bring me right here, and then up here, over here, and then down 3 would bring me right here. And then I'm going to draw my best circle that I possibly can. All right. And that's the end of this lesson. Please make sure you ask if you have any questions. Have a fabulous day.